Howdy guys, Cowy, your average sim racer here. We're back with another video. This week the V8s are at Brands Hatch. This is a great track for these cars. You get to throw them around quite a bit. So anyway, I've jumped in a practice session and we'll take you out and show you guys around. Alrighty. Now I'm hoping that everything's going to work great. I've just got my new USB cable for my wheel button box because that's been playing up for a bit.
Speed. 2.
So I've got my mirror off. That's a really interesting track, this one. Fast and flowing. I think the really fast guys are doing 124s, I think. My best so far, I think, has been a 125.9, so I've just snuck into the 25s. I know in the race, I did a development series race last night, so I ended up getting caught up in an incident, so that didn't help, but you know, during the race it was sort of 126s, 127s really, was the race pace, as your tyres sort of started to go off. Alright, so I don't want to push too hard on outlap. I get the feeling that this is sort of another one of those tracks that would use up your tyres if you pushed really hard on your outlap. That's actually quite a fast sweeping corner there. Now there's quite a few places where you can sort of almost cut the apex a bit. Like there's one. And you sort of almost need to do it there. Alrighty. Anyway, we're coming around to the end of the lap, so let's try a hot lap and see how we go. I'll try and talk you guys through it as best I can. So braking at about 70 back to third, trying to stay tight and stay on the gas. Short shift if you can, get into fourth as quick as you can. Now up here you're braking at about 120 or 130. Braking hard, going down to fourth, holding your foot on the brake so you can get in tight. Alright, braking at about 60. Stay tight again, so you can go sort of half throttle almost. Alright, okay, braking at about 30. Trying to stay tight so you can get that run there. You can use a fair bit of that curve there, as I showed. Braking again at about 30. Back to third. This is sort of a hard corner to get right, this one. I find sort of staying it tight and sort of braking and then applying a little bit of throttle just to try and stay tight in there seems to work for me. So again here you're braking at about the 100 or just inside it. Back to fourth, stay tight and you can stay on the gas there. Braking at about 70, back to third, cut the corner, get back on the gas. So here you're braking at about 60 or 70, back to fourth, cut the corner, braking at about 60, back to third. Alright, and then back on the gas, and then back to another lap, so braking at about 70, back to third, stay tight, try and carry as much speed through there as you can, because it makes a big difference when you get to the end. Alright, let's try another lap. I'm braking a little bit later, probably about 120 there. You'll see then I missed the apex, so now we're going to float wide. And we're down 2 tenths. I've tried to brake at the 50 there before, but I just felt like you weren't carrying enough speed coming out of that corner like that. Alright, make sure you stay tight here because if you get it right, you can really find some pace getting on the gas. Now make sure you get back onto the track before the curving ends because that's where the off track is. Okay, this is probably the hardest corner I reckon to get right and where the fast guys are really finding pace is sort of through turn 1 and that turn there. So braking inside the 100 or staying off the grass would help. Actually recovered that alright. Alright. Wrecked this lap of course. Now the last lap I think was a 126.1. It's 21 degrees on track, so it's not the coolest of temps, but it's not super hot either. And it's sort of one of those places that the more you drive around it, you start to find, you know, where you need to brake a bit earlier so you can carry more speed on the exit. I suppose that's probably my big problem, is I tend to want to go in too hot I know at least at Spa I was doing that. I was a bit too sort of deep into my braking zones. Alright, we might pit after this lap. Now you can use third there if you need to, but see then I tried to get on the gas a little bit earlier and it just throws you wide. So we're a little bit up at the moment, I think. Alright. If we stay up I might finish the lap rather than going to the pits. That's a better line through there. I was able to get on the gas a lot better. Or about half a second up, so we might have to finish this lap. Alright. I'm braking probably about 90 or 80. You can use a bit of grass there if you need to. It doesn't give you an off track. I took that corner better this time. Alright. Braking just before the 50 and staying tight. So you can get on the gas there. It's really easy to slip wide there and end up with an off track. Well, we lost a bit of pace then, but we're still doing alright. Stay tight. I didn't get an off track there for going on the grass either. Alright, and what have we done? Come on, quick. We did a 1:25.6 then, so I'm pretty happy with that lap. It felt pretty good, and again, I reckon I gave away another 2 or 3 tenths there in the last part of that lap there. Just got it a little bit wrong, and I can see how the fast guys are really doing the 124s around here. All right, okay. So I've stuffed it this time, and the moment you float wide like that, I've just lost a second. So that's a pretty important corner, guys, and like most corners are before a big straight, you know, you stuff them up, that's where they cost you seconds. Alright, so you see I can get on the grass here and I'm not getting an off track. I don't know how far you can push it, but same thing here, we'll cut that. Look at that, we'll get away with that. Now you can cut this next one, but be aware it's a bit bumpy. So if you cut it, see that? Oh, I got it. No, I didn't get the off track for that, I got it for the one before. But it's a little bit bumpy there, so just be careful. Alright, now the pit lane is just around the corner here. I'm going to shift back to third and basically stay in third. So you can stay tight and you can sweep in. I normally put my pit limiter on.
Speed 2, 1.
Oh, my pit limiter didn't work, I put my DRS on.
8, 7.
I pressed the wrong button.
6.
There you go. I didn't get a black flag, so that's interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Oh, hang on, we don't want to put too much fuel in. Oh, we'll stop it there. But anyway, yeah, guys, I've because my USB cable hasn't been working, I haven't had the light, so I haven't had my paddles and my button box hooked in for the last week, so I remapped my pit limiter, and I've mapped it back and forgot which button I'd done it to. Anyway, guys, there's a look at Brands Hatch. I hope that helped you, and yeah, if you like what you see, give me a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing some of you out there on the track, or maybe having a chat to you. I'm going to be doing some live streaming pretty soon. Just had some technical issues that sort of stopped me, but it looks like everything's sort of coming together now. Alrighty, guys, have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Cowy, your average sim racer, signing off.